ABC6 weather brought to you by the Preserve Sporting Club and Resort.
All right, folks, I want to start this morning with something kind of interesting here. Beautiful sunrise here behind me on the Providence Skycam, but this leads into that old saying. It's one of those ones that actually rings true most of the time. Red sky in morning, sailors heed warning. Red sky at night, sailors delight. You've probably heard that, right? But there actually is some science behind it when it comes to meteorology, and I want to take a look at it right now. Now remember, like you learned when you were a kid, the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. Well, when we have weather coming from the west, just like we do right now, more active weather, a storm on the way, the reflection and refraction of the light in the morning generally leads to those brighter, really colorful sunrises. So here we go, beautiful sunrise, but as you can see, this is what comes next. Clouds start to funnel in throughout the day. We're not getting the rain just yet, but later this afternoon, rain is the name of the game. Let's talk about temperatures right now as we get you out the door. First, we're in the upper 20s and low 30s, 33 in Newport right now. It's 36 in North Kingstown. Good morning, Block Island. It's 37 degrees, 28 in Smithfield, and 29 in Providence. Later today, we're in the mid 40s, which for this time of year is pretty average when it comes down to it. 46 degrees in Providence for your high temperature today. Increasing clouds again into the afternoon, and then the rain begins later this afternoon. I'm going to give you about 3-4 o'clock, depending on where you live. If you live a little further east, it's going to take a little bit longer to get there. You can see we start with lighter showers, but then the rain increases, rainfall rates go up, and we're pretty darn soaked by the time we get to your evening commute, so take it easy leaving the office and heading out the door. Even later tonight, if you have any plans, maybe you're taking the kids to practice or something like that, make sure you're taking it easy and leaving some extra time for the drive because it'll still be pretty wet. Now, as we head into tomorrow, we get a little bit of a break from the rain at least. It'll still be cloudy, but look what happens as we dive into Wednesday. Rain chances, woof, they go way up as our second storm rolls around. And I want to do a little compare and contrast for a second. Here's the amount of rain we could see from storm number 1, which is today. Give or take a 1/4 of an inch up to about 1/2 an inch of rain or so in the heavier spots. But you're ready? I'm going to play this out through Wednesday. Wow, wow, wow. Look at the numbers just fly up. We could get an extra 3 inches of rain out of storm number 2. And that's why this second storm, not only is it more potent, but I am concerned with the potential for some localized flooding on Wednesday. What does that mean for you? It means prepare now. Make sure you have a plan. Know if you live in a floodplain, and make sure all those devices that you need if you have to leave the house are charged ahead of time. Here's a look at Wednesday on Futurecast, and as you can see, the rain, it just keeps rolling back around. Every time it looks like we get a break, Mother Nature's like, no thank you. We're going to see more rain throughout the afternoon into the evening, and it's going to be heavy. In fact, there's so much power behind this storm that I wouldn't be shocked if we heard a rumble of thunder, saw a bolt of lightning or two. Something to keep in mind as you're heading out the door on Wednesday. Don't let it surprise you. Again, Wednesday, not only a powerful storm day, but we do have a storm tracker alert for the day. So make sure that you are staying weather aware. And just to show you how powerful the change of air masses is, look at the high temperature Wednesday, nearly 60 degrees. What month is it? But then all of a sudden, within 36 hours, we plummet back to the 30s as colder air flies in from the north.